Hello, I'm Daphne Goode and we're in downtown Duncan today at City Square. Behind me the tent is up and this square will be full of activities and celebrations, all kinds of events throughout the spring and summer in downtown Duncan. Thanks a lot for joining us on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. On today's show, creative youth and theatre come together. Alexa Linton learns about life through her horse. Getting off the grid with Viridian Energy. All that and more on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. This is the perfect place to be in downtown Duncan in City Square because we're going to find out about what's coming up for kids in theatre. And I'm with Cathy Schmidt and Andrea Rodall, who know all about Chalkboard Theatre. So Cathy, let's start with you. You just bounced from stage to stage in the Cowichan Valley. You just finished My Fair Lady. You've done so much, but tell us about Chalkboard Theatre.
Oh, this is an amazing experience with kids. I love working with kids, and now I have that great opportunity with my partner Andrea. We've had a great time. We started working with the kids in September, and we do a program. The kids enter the music festival, so they're doing a dance component as well, and they're just an amazing bunch of kids.
Aw, well, kids are so enthusiastic, generally speaking, and I know that sometimes you work with kids who've never had any experience in theatre. Andrea, let's start by talking about Dear Edwina Jr., which is the production coming up May 30th, 31st, and June 1st at Queen Margaret's School. So give us an overview of the plot. I know it contains some pretty quirky characters.
Quirky characters and also some incredible music. So Edwina is this outgoing, energetic kid who loves to tell everyone what to do. So she writes advice letters to the neighborhood kids, and then they all get together and put on a performance in the garage. And the great thing about this that I love the most, because I'm the music director, is all the music. So there's a lot of different styles of music that the kids get to try out and dance to and sing to, and it's not just musical theater. There's lots of genres in there. So.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, I know you have a music degree from the University of Calgary, so you would be a pretty good judge about whether there's real talent in this group or not. Do you find everybody has some kind of talent buried deep down?
Absolutely, and sometimes we have to work a little harder so they feel brave and come out and show it to us, but as long as they love it and are enthusiastic, they all are just showing us what they've got.
Aww. Now this production is going to be at Queen Margaret's School. That's a pretty deluxe venue.
Oh, it's beautiful. They have a beautiful theater there. It's nice seating. It's a nice, small, quaint, intimate stage. So the kids don't have quite so much to fear as far as audience size and so on and so forth. There's a nice little lighting situation so we can focus light. So it is the experience of the Cowichan Theatre, just in a smaller venue. So the kids really enjoy it.
Nice. Now, I understand as well you two are going to be doing summer camps. You did the summer camp last year. Tell us a little about what's included for kids. And do you take kids with absolutely no experience?
We do. Last summer we had a group of kids. They were wonderful. We had 19 kids, and we do it at the same venue at the theater at Queen Margaret's. And we start our morning out with a song, and then we move to choreography and have some lunch, and then do some drama after lunch, and then review everything we've learned. So we basically build a whole entire musical in 5 days, and we perform it for the parents on the 6th. So this summer we're very fortunate because we get to do it for 2 weeks.
Wow, that is really neat. Talk about meeting a goal. I can imagine there's going to be parents who really are lining up to sign the kids up, because it's something so different for children in the summertime.
It is. They get to tap into their natural talents, and we get to work with them. To be able to do it in 5 days is just incredible, and they have such a good time.
Yeah. Now, Andrea, I have to ask you, because you know a lot about music, and I know you play piano and you sing yourself. Do you think it's a great time to expose kids to actually learning how to sing and dance when they're young? Because, you know, I think most kids are sort of fearless.
They are fearless, and they're like sponges. So when you can teach them a dance, I mean, I don't know how easy it would be to teach. Cathy would know. Adults, a show in 5 days, but kids just suck it up, and it's great.
Oh, so much fun. Well, we'll look forward to telling people more about the summer camps. But first, we're going to take a little bit of a break. Now, you know, a lot of people are trying to get off the grid. There are many more people talking about this on a regular basis. Maybe partially because of high prices of hydro, but for various reasons to do with the environment. So after the break, we're coming back with a story about a workers' cooperative in the Cowichan Valley that is helping people to get off the grid. Stay with us. Chalkboard Theatre presents Dear Edwina Jr. at Queen Margaret School on May 30th and 31st at 7 p.m. and on June 1st at 3 p.m. For details and tickets, go to chalkboardtheatre.com or call 250-746-6897. The summer camps for kids are adventurous and a great activity for children. To learn more, consult the website chalkboardtheatre.com or call 250-746-6897. Thanks for that story, Meg. Well, next up on the program, Paul Beilstein loves studying the people on Vancouver Island. And he's found another intriguing person in Alexa Linton, who says everything in life she has learned from her horse, Diva. I'm back in downtown Duncan with Andrea and Cathy from Chalkboard Theatre. Well, the kid-friendly musical is coming up, and there's a bit of comedy in there too. It's called Dear Edwina Jr., and it's coming to the Queen Margaret School May 30th, 31st, and June 1st. And there's a matinee at 3 o'clock on June 1st, and the other productions are at 7 o'clock. But we want to tell you about summer camp as well. And before we get to that, the whole idea for Chalkboard Theatre was born about 7 years ago, and Tilly Lawrence was the founder. So who was this visionary person, Andrea?
Tilly Lawrence is the president of Chalkboard Theatre, and she's also still teaching with the senior class, and so she devotes her time to that and helping us keep this going with the junior class. And she really just wanted to provide quality musical theatre education to the kids of the Cowichan Valley, and she's definitely done that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, of course they learn to sing and dance and perform, but what else do you think musical theatre teaches children?
The biggest one is teamwork and the acting skills, and the being able to put something together just gives them a really wonderful sense of satisfaction and achievement at the end of it, and having their parents come and see what they can do. Yeah, it's great.
That's a lot of fun. And who's Serena, another person that's important to the group?
Oh, Serena's joined us about a month ago, and she is our acting director. So she's been coming and working with the kids on building some character and some blocking, and so she seems to be having a great time with us. Yesterday, for the first time, she met our younger class, our 68-year-olds, and she had a great time with that adventure. And then we moved on to our senior kids from 8 to 12. So she has a lot of fun with us.
Well, tell us about summer camp again, Cathy, because these kids are going to learn in a very short time how to put a show together, and then they're on stage within a week.
Well, and this year's going to be a bit different because we're doing a rock and roll camp. So that'll be kind of neat. We'll be able to take the kids back to the 50s and the 60s and that kind of cool dancing. And then we're also going to be bouncing forward to the best of Broadway. So then we'll be taking them into true Broadway musical numbers. So it's going to be a lot of challenge for kids. But they've always seemed to be up for the challenge.
Yeah.
They're young, they're excited. They help us put the stage together. Some of them help us paint the set. We build props. We do camp activities. Wow. So it's just a day that starts at 9 a.m., finishes at 4 p.m., and it feels like it's about 3 hours long.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have a lot of stuff goes into it. But when it's done, I know every year the parents go, wow.
I bet. I'm looking forward to seeing this show. What dates does the summer camp run, Andrea?
We're running July 7th to 12th. That's the rock and roll show. And then July 21st to 26th will be the Best of Broadway show.
Now, I'm just guessing that, like most people in life, there are those people who maybe are a little bit tone deaf or don't always hit the right notes. So with your musical degree, are you able to actually teach them how to do things correctly?
I am a firm believer that everybody can sing, and I don't really believe in tone deaf. I've really never met somebody that can't sing on pitch when they learn how, and it's how to use their bodies properly so that they can do it.
Right. Well, that's good to know. There's hope for me yet. Now let's talk about the other productions. So we've got Dear Edwina Jr. coming up at Queen Margaret School. How do people get tickets?
Well, you can go to our website at www.chalkboardtheatre.com, or you can give me a call, and I'd be more than happy to set people up with tickets for all the shows.
Okay, and also I guess the website is the place to go for information on the summer camp.
Yes, you can find your registration there for summer camp.
Okay, well, Cathy and Andrea, thank you so much. It's not been too shabby sitting out here in the sunshine with you two, and certainly learning about Chalkboard Theatre. Real pleasure, and we'll look forward to seeing you again, and keep us informed about your productions and other things that you're doing. Thanks very much, and thank you for watching. Don't forget, we really like your story ideas. We've really appreciated the emails and phone calls. People have been telling us about all kinds of goings on in the Cowichan Valley, and that's how we're able to bring you these stories about people, activities, and events. So thanks for watching. You can find us on Facebook or Twitter, or send us an old-fashioned email if you like. We'll see you next time.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.